Hello guys and welcome back to another review. We are talking about season 2 of Higurashi Kai, the JDrama, not to be confused with the Studio Dean adaptation. This will probably be like kind of a shorter review just because I feel like a lot of the stuff I said from season 1's pretty applicable. We started the series, it's only 4 episodes, so the journey it was a very fast journey, though pretty enjoyable. If you are new here, welcome. My name's Aiden. We do reaction stuff, we do other stuff. Um, at the end of a reaction series, I give a review, and we're talking about Higurashi Tai JDrama live adaptation, the final Higurashi adaptation before I'm officially done them all. And it was good. Again, it's a pretty close experience to the visual novel, so like, I might get crucified for this, but if someone if you really wanted to recommend Higurashi and they're not into anime, then maybe this is like a good substitute. I don't know if that's true, but I mean it's pretty close. Like, you got accurate character appearances, like how they look, designs I should say, like very similar clothes, obviously not 100%, but turns kind of honestly probably like almost the best you can do. Obviously the hair color is not different, but I feel like all black's fine for me, honestly. That's how I would imagine it. The sets look good. They even do the Higurashi sounds, the nipas, the ho-woos, the oh-ho-hos. You got everything, man. Now, obviously, this only went up to Sumi Horoboshi. We've talked about it in the reaction itself. It's kind of a nice stopping point if they don't want to really go into the meta stuff, the higher dimension, the fragment stuff much. Sumi Horoboshi is actually kind of a nice endpoint. I looked into it. I couldn't find if they were planning to do a season 3 because they left the ending pretty open. Obviously it didn't happen, but the fact that they released on the same year makes me think that's not true, so I'm just guessing they just planned on ending on Sumi Horoboshi, which makes sense. I mean, I would love to see a live adaptation of Mina Hiroshi, my favorite art, but it will never happen. Sadness. How did I like the performances? I mean, again, same actors. I think they all do a pretty good job, from the cadence to their voices and general performance of the character. I guess like the main ones we've seen more is like Mion Shion. Obviously, it was the same actress playing the parts from Mayatashi, so she had a lot of work to do. And I think she plays a pretty good Mion. And Shion, I guess more Shion than Mion. I feel like she could have been a little more oomph to Mion's character, right? But that might also just be because of the writing. So, new characters, we got Satoshi. I thought he was a decent Satoshi, especially when he was like panicking, like the scene with Shion and pretending to be Mion at school. I thought Satoshi did a very good job there, but he's decent. He doesn't exactly fit the Satoshi vibe, but good enough job. You have Hanyu, and I don't think anyone's gonna say this Hanyu is great, but to be fair, she isn't even supposed to be in the story at this point. She's a Mina Hiroshi character, so it's nice they put her in, but she didn't really do anything. I would say she probably should have tried to act cuter. She was like kind of serious Hanyu in times where she was supposed to be cute Hanyu. Besides that little run at the end. But yeah, I mean, can't really say too much about her. That's Rena. That was a good Rena. I'm very impressed with like the Tepe, the Ant, and Rena. I thought the actors and actresses did a really good job. Like the Rena was super believable. But yeah, good performances. Editing's fine. I thought the best edited episode was the final one, and I honestly think the final episode was my favorite, despite me generally liking Mayatashi a bit more than Sumi Horoboshi. The last episode was bomb, besides the fact that our copy of the episode was only 2/3 translated, which is still a bummer, but I guess it's saying something if it's still my favorite, even if I missed 20 minutes of translations in my copy. So it's a little awkward, but I thought they did a really good job, especially mixing in some elements from the other arcs to make this to make the final episode feel more final, despite like it leaves it open for a mystery. Obviously they can't really close the whole series with it, but I thought they did a pretty good job making it seem final. You know, they added the Shion thing, because Shion isn't really that present in Sumi Horoboshi, but they actually did a cool job with that, because they brought her in, and because she was worried about Ren after meeting her in the cafe where they saw Teppei and stuff, which is kind of a nice tie-in, and she likes Satoko at this point. Like, they did small things like that, which made me pretty happy. Soundtrack, again, the soundtrack is just hilarious, because half of the time it's just like janky. You know, I'm not trying to be mean to the composer of the music, but it sounds like free music you find, and then the other half is like just Higurashi music. Like, I don't know if it's sound by sound. I think it is like a remix, but like, would they need that to do that? I don't know, but it's basically half like really good music and then half janky music. So but when the good music hits, it hits hard. Also, the selection of songs was pretty low, so but yeah, I think the thing is, maybe my general enjoyment of this season was a little less than the first one, but I don't think it's because of this season. I think I'm just all Higurashi out, man. You know, I've watched every single Higurashi adaptation the past year. It's been like a little over a year, or maybe like exactly a year of just watching Higurashi. So this is like the grand finale, and you know, I know the story from head to toe, so so it's just a little less exciting. Maybe like a better strat was just to watch the live action later, though I kind of just wanted to finish all the adaptions, or like maybe watch it before Go and Sotsu, because you know, as the finale, like, was it more exciting than Sotsu? Obviously not. I still had a good time. And again, performances were good, editing was good. It's definitely a step up from the movies, I think, just in general. Like, in almost all aspects besides maybe creativity, but because the movies were kind of unique. But yeah, I mean, it was an enjoyable time. I liked it. But that's all I got for the J-drama. If you haven't watched it yourself and you're craving some Higurashi, the OG story, then I would recommend it. I legitimately think it's solid. I think it's actually like a closer adaptation to the visual novel than like Dean's Run in some ways, which is kind of funny. Because they do use like exact lines and stuff like that, it's cool to see. But yeah, thank you for checking out this small review. You could also check out season 1 review if you want more stuff, because I probably go into more detail. But again, even though this is season 2, it came out in the same year, so they were always, so it's practically like one season, right? But I still felt like I needed to give a review on it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Obviously, again, if you don't follow everything, while Higurashi reactions are done, we still have Higurashi visual novel stuff and a bunch of other When They Cry visual novel stuff. So still will have a big presence on the channel, but we are gonna be taking a little break and reacting to something else. So if you're into reactions, usually anime stuff. I mean, I guess we do live action stuff sometimes. Um, then consider subscribing. It would help me out a lot. Or if you're just a Higurashi fan, again, we got almost everything, so can definitely satisfy your craving for that. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed and have a great day, night. Bye.